over the past couple of years, particularly post the COVID era, the manner in which social media accounts manage to get followers and interactions on these social media apps has definitely changed. And when we're talking about football, the football sector of social media, there's been a big switch up on Twitter. And the way people used to tweet before COVID, which was an interesting era in itself because I was on football Twitter since 2017. And now that the way people tweet and the way accounts tweet is definitely interesting. People have become more tribal, people have become way more passionate about their topics. But I want to focus on one topic today, one issue today, and it's Ronaldo fans on Twitter. And in general, Twitter has become a place for football now where everybody's just tribal and toxic. There's very rarely real debates. There's very rarely, like civilized conversation when it comes to the sport on Twitter. But if we take a look at the way Ronaldo fans have switched up, especially after Ronaldo started having a decline when he went to United, when he went to Al Nassr, the way he's performed with Portugal recently, and the way Messi's career is coming to a close, winning two Copa Americas, the World Cup. Ronaldo fans have basically lost it. And I'm gonna start here by showing, because I used to argue on Twitter as well all the time, and it wasn't toxic. It was professional arguing, and I don't really do it anymore. I'm probably gonna start getting into it soon as well again. But the way I used to do it is like this. So here's my tweet from June 2021. I was arguing with someone on Twitter, I'm pretty sure, and this tweet got 3K likes, and I posted a picture of Messi in the 2011 UCL final scoring a goal, and my tweet said UCL Man of the Match awards in semifinals and finals from 2010 to 2020. Messi 7, CR7 1, there's no debate. And if a Ronaldo fan tweeted like this, which there's many that do, there's no problem with this. Let's take a look at another one. Outside the box goals. Messi since 18-19, 30 goals. Ronaldo since 13-14, 28 goals. And let's take a look at one more. I was quoting a account here because I was having a debate, and that account has since been banned, but I posted here hat tricks without penalties. Messi 40, Cristiano's 27. Not even close, I'm afraid. So this is the textbook professional Twitter format for a tweet. No toxicity, just stats, just professionalism. But if we take a look at Ronaldo fans now, and I'm going to show something here before I continue with them, there's accounts that have blocked me on Twitter from 2021, and I'm pretty sure some of these accounts that have blocked me, I almost never even interacted with them. Maybe I quoted them or replied to them once, but they just blocked me on the spot. For example, Total Cristiano. He is probably the biggest Ronaldo account on Twitter, Ronaldo and Madrid account. I'm blocked. I haven't seen his tweet since 2021. Noodle Hair CR7. I have no clue who that even is. I have no idea where he came from, but I'm blocked. And there's many more accounts that I haven't added here, but it's definitely interesting the way these guys are operating now. And there's one specific account that hasn't blocked me because I have never ever interacted with them or him, just if it's one person. I'm gonna save that account for last. And if you take a look at some of the tweets these guys are posting nowadays, it's very little has to do with football. There's no more football when it comes to these guys. Let's take a look at some of these tweets from Team C Ronaldo. This is a huge account as well. I think they're on around 400K followers. Aura and question marks with two pictures of Ronaldo and Messi in suits. So the way these guys have switched up their mentality now when it comes to sport and the GOAT debate, it's not even about football anymore because they know it. They know deep down, they know intrinsically that Messi is the GOAT. There's no debate. The way their careers have ended and the over the course of their whole careers, Messi has now solidified that he is the GOAT. Almost all the footballers, legends, pundits, you name it, managers, they acknowledge this fact. But Ronaldo fans just can't seem to even admit it. So they had to turn to this type of news propagation. And obviously they're doing some of this for interactions because if they post this type of stuff, obviously Messi fans are more inclined to reply and it does garner interactions. But it definitely is a sad sight because there's no more professionalism. Let's take a look at this picture as well. Aura and Laura. where they take a obvious 4K image of Ronaldo in the Euro Cup, and they take a weird angled, low quality image of Messi with poor lighting, and they put Aura and Laura. So it has nothing to do with football, like I said before, and it's interesting because it's very shameless at the very least. And let's take a look at Munib08. This guy is one of the most annoying pages on football Twitter. And let's see what he said here. He said, for the 15th consecutive day, we are getting the front page headlines, and Messi is still more relevant than the retired players. Let's go! Exclamation marks. So these guys not prioritize the media, the news, followers. They gassed up Ronaldo's billion followers across all social media platforms like he just won the World Cup. And it's very interesting that they tweet these things, and then when they do get into a debate with Messi fans, they start spamming, "Oh, why are you talking about the World Cup? Why are you talking about this?" Well, at least the World Cup has to do with a sport. The World Cup is the most prestigious accolade in sports history on the planet. So the fact that they're even saying that makes no sense whatsoever, and it shows that they have completely gone mentally. And this tweet sums it up. I'm pretty certain. It's a tweet from 2021. I'm not gonna show what account tweeted this because I know the account. We follow each other and we talk sometimes. But it's a very funny tweet. He said, "Cristiano FC fierce AF tonight. Tears all over the place, deleting tweets, yelling and screaming. Your insecurities tell the whole truth. Your mans is washed. Messi playing for a broken down club, going through a rebuild and bad season is still in all your categories." And he put a bunch of crying and laughing emojis. And that really is funny because it's from 2021. It was Messi's final season at Barcelona, and it was Ronaldo's final season at Juventus. And Messi had a remarkable season that year. He won the Ballon d'Or because of it. And Ronaldo fans truly were on Twitter, all caps, yelling and screaming. They were deleting tweets from the past that hated on Messi, that he was just proving them wrong all the time. They would delete the tweets. So it really was like that, and it still is like that. They delete tweets, yelling and screaming all the time. And it's definitely interesting. But I want to close off with this one account. Now, this one account is, I'm pretty sure, run by one specific Ronaldo fan on Twitter who has a separate account. And this guy has been on Twitter for a good amount of time, and he is extremely, extremely annoying. He is just the textbook cornball Ronaldo fan on the internet in modern day. And this account is Timeline CR7. Now, he has one of the other big accounts. Obviously, he has Twitter Blue, so he also tweets for interactions and likes to probably make some money off of it, whatever amount that is. But let's see some of the tweets he's posted. So here's one. A tweet. These are all recent tweets, by the way. It was within the past like 10 days. One tweet is, he's quoting a tweet of Messi not training with Miami because he was injured, and he's quoted it, the real definition of being quote unquote finished, in all caps. And it's not a tweet about Messi performing poorly. It's just a tweet about Messi being injured, and he decided to quote it with Messi hate. Messi, as a footballer, he's never said anything against Ronaldo. Ronaldo, we know, has gone on Instagram and on interviews, like indirectly taking digs at Messi with emoji comments on Ballon d'Or tweets and other things like that. But what's interesting is that this guy's account name is Timeline CR7. So his whole Twitter timeline should be Ronaldo, unless Ronaldo and Messi have to do with something. He is here quoting Messi hate on a post that's not even about Messi performing. It's about Messi being injured. Another thing he's posted is from today. Al Nasser played Al Ali, and he said, "Lionel Messi, you will never have this." And it's a picture of Ronaldo with a shirt that says the GOAT given to him by his own club. And I don't know how that has to do with anything, but the fact that they valued something like that over the World Cup, which Messi has and Ronaldo doesn't, for example, is very interesting. Something else that he said September 5th is he's quoting Argentina paying tribute to Di Maria, who retired from the national team, and he said Lionel Messi wouldn't have a single international trophy if not for Di Maria. And that is just categorically false on every level, because even Di Maria would tell you that himself. And he's basically implying here that Di Maria carried Messi, and every single Copa America except the last one, every single international trophy that Messi's won, and throughout their whole Argentinian national team careers, Messi has been the out and out best performing player for Argentina throughout his whole career. So it's obviously a bait tweet, but he definitely wants to believe that, because if that was true, it would give Ronaldo a better case for being the GOAT, but it couldn't be further from the truth. And we take one more here. It says breaking: no Lionel Messi in the Ballon d'Or nominations. The award won't be robbed this time. Obviously, it's more copium for Messi winning more Ballon d'Ors than Ronaldo, that being 8-5. And there's this one more thing that he does. This account specifically does one thing. And if you take a look at what this is, so October 30th, 2023, he posts a Ronaldo picture on a throne, and he's taking a quote that a commentator said about Messi after Messi scored a goal. And this was right after Messi won the Ballon d'Or in 2023. And he said, the greatest there is, the greatest there was, the greatest there ever will be. And it's Ronaldo on the throne. And if we take a look at this one more final time, for example, he's done this more times. I'm going to show you twice. And it's about July 15th after Messi won the Copa America for the second time. The same picture, and it says, the greatest there is, the greatest there was, the greatest there ever will be. So it's just a bunch of copium, and it truly is a sad sight. And I'm going to just leave it off here with the final stuff. We talked about how they turned to aura, how they turned to social media followers and stuff like that, and just copium on the internet, deleting tweets, stuff like that. But they've also turned to stuff like FIFA ratings. So we have here a tweet about from Team C Ronaldo again: Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi's FIFA/EAFC ratings at 37 years of age, 90 and 88. And he's trying to imply here that Messi at 37 is worse than Ronaldo at 37 because of his FIFA rating. So it's interesting what these guys have prioritized now when it comes to the sport. And beyond interesting, it's also extremely sad because they've, like I said before, have lost it. But here we go again. No Portuguese player will ever idolize Lionel Messi like this. And it's Garnacho doing Ronaldo celebrations. Really has very little to do with the sport and has precisely zero weight on the GOAT debate. So it's just copium all day. It's copium from these accounts. There's no actual good points being made for them. It's just corniness. It's cringe. And Messi fans, they allow it to happen because after the Messi won the World Cup, a lot of the big accounts deactivated, or they're just not active anymore, including myself, because I used to get a good amount of numbers on there. But this is, I don't know what they're trying to accomplish with this. They're definitely not going to change the world's perception on who the GOAT is, because most of the planet agrees it's Messi. And on top of that, the most relevant people when it comes to the sport agree it's Messi. The biggest legends, the biggest pundits, the biggest managers, the biggest players, they all agree Messi's the GOAT. So it's very interesting, and it just embodies the way social media as a whole has gone when it comes to football, especially, but also all other topics. And I just wanted to make this video to basically talk about something when it related to football while the international break is closing down now. Barcelona's going to play Girona this weekend. It's going to be a huge game for Barcelona to see if they can maintain that form they started with after the international break. I'm going to cover that game when it's done. But for now, hopefully you guys enjoyed this rant video, because that's really what it was, just a rant. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time.